Alright folks, Customz back again. And the break between the last video and this was literally 20 seconds, but figured I'd come out here and let you guys see the layer, yeah, the firewood pile. Alright, so this is the floor that's going to go into the back of the Jetta. Nothing fancy, nothing special. I was going to go with hardwood slats and, you know, do it all fancy and special and nice, but had this chunk of 3/4 birch still propped up against the wall, and I said, you know what, I like the grain and I like the knots. It's got a few nice little knots in it, some cool imperfections. Yeah, just one or two little scratches in it where, you know, stuff got moved around, but you know what, that gives it character. So got a couple coats of, what is this? Is this, I think this is honey, like 217 or some shit like that. Let me see here. 272, honey 272 Minwax. Real similar color to the provincial that I put on this box. Oh, I'm sorry, we're looking at the ebony. There we go, there's the provincial. And that's with a couple coats of is that Helmsman? I think that's Helmsman's polyurethane that I brushed on there. Just a couple coats, nothing really special. I didn't even go for a real deep gloss. I just wanted it to kind of seal and give it a little bit of a pop. This is the box that I built for the little 8-inch baby Type R. And I had a lot of fun with this one. I like these tapped vent style builds. I call them a tapped vent. They kind of are, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a T-line, folks. I know you're thinking T-line. No, that's not what I'm... a tapped horn. There we go. It's kind of a tapped horn style of build. It's kind of not. It's got a little bit of a hybrid style to it. But real happy with the way it came out. The red came out fairly nice. It's not quite as... the video makes it look a lot better than it really is. I flushed the sub flange here. Let me see, do I have the other basket out here? I don't know. I don't see my other 8-inch basket out here. I had it sitting out here. But it's nice because it sits in there just absolutely perfect. Nice and flush. I rabbited this out with my router bit, and then I took my time and, you know, gave it a nice little bevel. And it's cool once you put the speaker in there, the rubber gasket sits there and it actually gives it a little black cutaway. You know, just a couple little funky touches I like to do. Found this, let's just say this has been stuck to a display somewhere where I frequent. and with this being my baby Type R, and yeah, I made away with that. I think they know I took it, but I ain't sweating it. If he wants it back, he'll hit me up. But yeah, this is just, you know, this is actually ebony, but I didn't want it to be a really deep, dark, blackish gray. But once you put that Helmsman on it, it gives it kind of a greenish tinge, and I don't know if that shows up real well in the video, but it's kind of neat. It's the same color that I put on that box with Brian's 15 in it. Now you can kind of see with the contrast against that provincial, but it's nice. It's nice, and it sounds really good. The other 8-inch box right there, that's just my box that I kind of throw an 8 in just to check and see what it, you know, what kind of volume it's going to give me. That port 4-inch arrow, 10 inches long. That's a little too much port area for an 8, but if I want to see how loud it's really going to get, that's really just a good box to kind of throw it in there. I sanded it back off again the other day just to kind of clean up all of the surfaces. I'll probably toss a coat or two of, I don't know, maybe some Ipswich or some cherry color, maybe some mahogany, who knows. Got plenty of boxes. Let me know if you guys want just a random box. I've got enough of them laying around. There's my my box for my 10 that I usually run numbers with. And again, that's way too much port area for a 10. 2 4-inch arrow ports, 8 inches long each. I mean, it's just way too much port area. That box is like, shit, what was it? I think 2.2 or 2.3 cubes. It's just too much for a 10. But it slams. I mean, it hits where it needs to hit, and it gives me good numbers right around 42 hertz. So it's cool. I still have that triple 10 box that's there. It's kind of buried, but that port goes into one of the baffles. You can run You can run it with 310s in it sealed, or you can run it with 210s and put that port in one of the baffles and have a big ol', I'm not going to call it an octaport. I was corrected the other day. It's only got 6 sides, so it's actually a hexaport, but same concept. So, folks, you know, if you want something built, I'm always building stuff. Obviously, by my pile here, you can tell this is not the best condition my garage would usually be in, but it's also not the worst. It has seen worse. Hit me up, let me know. I love building stuff. Got enough boxes over here. Obviously, you can tell I'm always building something, and half the time I can't get rid of it. So one of these days we might just end up having a monster-ass bonfire. Who knows? But let me know what's on your mind. If you want me to build something, if you want me to do a big build, a little build, I don't care. I like building small boxes. I like building big boxes. I've never built anything bigger than 412s yet. So let me know. I wouldn't mind doing something, you know, below the window line, a handful of 18s, you know, a handful of 15s. Never done a wall before. I'm not sure if my brain could handle processing a wall. I'm a little too anal about small details. I'd probably end up picking myself apart trying to do a wall, and it'd take me way longer than it needs to. So, not gonna say I wouldn't give it a try, but that's just the kind of guy I am. I like my stuff to leave my place looking like I would be proud of it, and I just couldn't send something out of here not looking like I had taken my time and taken some pride in what I was doing. All right, folks. Well, again, let me know if you got anything in your brain that you want me to help you build. And you've all seen my work. You've seen enough of what I do that, you know, if you get a hold of me and have me work on something, I think you're going to be pleased. And if not, you know, go and ask a few of the guys that I've built stuff for. You can see the progress and the pictures of past builds in a bunch of my photo albums on my page here at Kurt's Customz. So check them out, take a look, and hit up the guys that I tagged their names in there. Those are the guys that I build stuff for. So until the next video, you guys take it easy, stay loud.